Hello. And welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3 Part 3, where we will go upon the surface. This is the North Gate. You must pass through here to return to the world's surface. The way is protected by a lava pool with a narrow bridge over it, which can be collapsed quickly in a case of Empire attack. Welcome to the surface. You emerge from Fort Emergence into the outdoors. A harsh yellow light from above blinds you, and the air smells strange. For a while, the size and openness of the blue space above you is terrifying. Still, there is nothing to do but press on. You emerge from the valley and are immediately greeted by a view which brings tears to your eyes. It has been many years since you have seen the surface, those of you who have seen it at all. And after years of dreaming, here it finally is, laid out before you. Plants are everywhere. You feel the wind, and the sky is as blue richer than any you've ever seen. It's warm and dry, and there can be no doubt you are finally home. You stand there for an hour, just admiring the sights and feeling the sensations. Then you look around more carefully. This area is very unsettled. There's a river to the south, but there are no human settlements as far as you can see. This is excellent news. Not only is Fort Emergence under no immediate danger of attack, but there is plenty of room around here for Avernites to settle. But it wouldn't do to get too excited too soon. There's still plenty to be discovered and plenty of investigation to do. You'll have to meet the surface people, who are likely to be very different from you. Also, while there is great joy in leaving the caves, it's far more frightening than you thought it would be. After years of tunnels and shadows, the open sky and bright sun leave you feeling constantly blinded and exposed. A new chapter in the life of Avernum has just begun. A new land awaits you. It's time to explore. Staring out at the open, unknown terrain around you starts to make you feel nervous. You wonder if you are sufficiently experienced to handle the threats ahead. You start to consider returning to Upper Avernum to hunt easier foes for a little while before risking the surface. It's your decision to make, but the dangers ahead are great ones. No, we're not going back. We are on the surface. And we shall save. And we shall explore. You notice a movement in the underbrush ahead. You look carefully, wondering what sort of friendly creature will emerge. You are disappointed to find, however, that the approaching creatures aren't animals, but blobs of brightly colored slime. The grass underneath them curls up and dissolves as they glide over it. They move quickly towards you. This is very odd. The Empire worked for years to slay all monsters on the surface, but here is a strange beast unlike any you've ever seen. It's a large slime, bubbling and magical. It leaves a trail of dead plants behind it as it oozes around. Well, slimes, come and meet your doom. You're just slimes. One of my characters has been slowed. They are quite useful. That was not so hard. Let's go. Where is our map? Fort Emergence. Follow the river. And let's go south. What is this? Fort here. Cross carefully. Undertow is strong. Then we won't cross. You find a large stone farmhouse. It was once a solid, beautiful stone structure. Now the crops are dead. The land has been spoiled by slimes, and the building looks abandoned. And search the building. You enter and look around. Many acidic slimes have been in and out of here, with the result that everything inside is ruined and holes have been burned in the walls and ceiling. While searching, you look out the window and find you've been surrounded. Beautiful slime ambush. They may be more intelligent than we think. Maybe. We shall find. Perfect. We leveled up. Spray it with acid. That's curing, please. But it's level 1 and it won't cure the acid. You clean the slime off your blade and take one last tour around the farmhouse. Anything that might have been useful there has been dissolved or eaten. There's not even fruit in the garden. You leave the ruin behind. Things don't look very promising, as you can say. But let's go to the Criticism. You're on the outskirts of the city of Crison, one of the largest cities on the continent of Valorim. Even the largest settlements in Avernum look minuscule compared to Crison, and Crison is far from a large city by Empire standards. As you get close, you pass travelers, farmers, and soldiers. Practically all of them notice you. Your crude clothes, thinness, and pale skin immediately mark you as different, and at least some of them must recognize you as an Avernitis. Yet they don't seem interested. For whatever reason, they don't care that you are from the Empire's enemy. Perhaps people here aren't influenced by the Empire much. Or perhaps they have worse things to worry about. Very well. There are some cows grazing here. Looking at them, you can't help but think of all the delicious food you've been denied during your years in Avernum. Let's go in. After years in subterranean halls, the splendor of the huge buildings and streets before you, teeming with life, makes your eyes pop. You enter the city of Crison for the first time. After worrying about how you will be greeted by the Empire's citizens, when you actually enter one of their cities, you find that your fears were ill-founded. Nobody gives you more than a passing look as they go about their business. However, clearly, all is not well. The people are nervous and watch the ground carefully as they walk. As you look closer, you see the city walls have been scorched and melted. A sour smell you cannot identify hangs over the street. It occurs to you that these people may not care about being visited by Avernitis, because they have much more pressing concerns to deal with. Evildoers will be punished. And we will go in the city hall. And we will see what's happening. We need help, and soon. Well, we arrived. Mayor Arbuckle. You meet a small, fidgety man with the look of a natural-born bureaucrat. He sits in an impressive, polished oak chair far too large for him. His expression is hard to read. Welcome, outsiders, to the City Hall of Crison. I am Mayor Arbuckle. How fares Crison? He develops a nervous tick around his eyes. I was picked by the Emperor to look after this area. It was a nightmare assignment, and the monsters have only made it worse. He surprises you with his bluntness. Why has this been a nightmare for you? It's bad enough that this is the least developed town in the least developed area, in not at all developed continent of Valorim, but then the slimes appeared and started to destroy everything. How long have you had the problems with the slimes? He looks at you canely. I will be blunt. You are adventurers from Avernum. I don't know why you're here. I don't care. We have too much else to worry about. He wipes nervous sweat from his forehead. I have a mission for you, and a considerable reward. Tell me, please, what sort of mission did you have in mind for us? We don't know who is creating the slimes or why, and we don't know where they come from. Perhaps a small, skilled band such as yours could have luck finding them. My soldiers have been no use at all, despite months of trying. If you can find out where the slimes are coming from and eliminate the source, you will be rewarded lavishly. Good luck to you. Let's see, if we wanted to deal with the slimes, how should we go about it? If I knew. Did you think we would ask for help? He thinks. There is one possibility actually. There is a tower to the west of here, on the beach. We believe that there is a mage there who knows how to control the slimes. His name is Bodger. How does Bodger control them? Have you asked? No, unfortunately he's quite mad. He has killed every soldier we sent there and we can't afford to send any more. We hope that you might have more success. Why are you asking us for help? We're outsiders. Because we have had no luck. He lowers his voice and leans closer to you. Smart and talented people do not stay out here. They go north to seek their fortunes. The people under my control are simply not up to the task at hand. Do you think you will succeed? No. Am I willing to take the chance of asking for your help? Yes. That's all for now. A quest has been added to your list. Destroy the slimes. So we have to go westward. That's where the slimes are. Very well. Then we shall go westward and find the tower. He said it's on the beach, right? You encounter a group of tired Empire guards, nervously patrolling the road for slimes. They look at you long and hard. It's clear they recognize your Avernities. Your pale skin marks you easily. However, they also don't care. They are too tired and worried about the slimes. They know that you and silently move on. Let's see. The crops around here have been destroyed. You see dead plants in a neat row. Long trails of land have been rendered lifeless, probably by the slimes that are wandering everywhere. After some hiking, you come across a farmhouse. It's abandoned. Some slimes have been inside it. The floors are pitted and ruined. Someone has painted a simple grim message on the front door. Gone to prison. No point out here anymore. You'll turn away, leaving the somber side behind. Delan is west, prison is east. Murk Swamp. Southwestern Valorim. Let's see what's there. A band of brigands guard this narrow bit of hills between the mountains and the shore. When they see you, they immediately move to block the path. As you get closer, you notice something very odd. The brigands have several of the brightly coral slimes writhing and sliding among their feet. However, the slimes don't attack them. In fact, the bandits and slimes seem to be guarding the path together. We have found the source where the slimes are coming. And we must abolish them. The badger has been put to sleep. 3 of them bandits. Perfectly leveled up. That was easy. Bucklers, leather armors, nothing much. And let's go forwards after these guys. Again the same text as before. My healer. dispose of these enemies. We may be outnumbered, but we are not outstrengthened. Yes, that archer provides us lots of problems. And there we go. Dealt quite quickly with them. Where is my iron arrows? Steel, iron, more iron arrows? Iron arrows? Let's change our sword. And that will be it. Slimy Peninsula. So I guess here is that guy who guards the slimes. Very well, we have found where the slimes be. And here we shall save and we shall strike the tower the next time. See ya, bye bye.